Greetings and welcome to my dear Leo. This is Ron from Tarot of the Twin Sun. I'm doing your September reading for the month of September 2020. This is the Great Mirror spread. It's a 9-card spread that essentially has to do with the energy of you, someone else. The object of your affection is that someone else, as well as the mirror between you. What is reflecting in the connection, what can be seen through the other, what kind of actions are occurring, and how do they cross over on the conscious, subconscious, and unconscious levels. So it's a 9-card spread, and before that, I'm going to also build the Great Mirror. The bridge. The bridge is essentially a mode of illuminating some of the actions that you may be having to negotiate with. These actions can be done by walking the bridge, or the bridge can also be burned. It doesn't have to be walked. It could be rebuilt. I mean, it really depends on how you want to proceed. There will be an extended, focusing a bit more on the intentions as well as the emotional responsibilities of the other and what they have to offer in terms of the connection, what lessons there are also will be covered, and any of the mysteries of the more subtle aspects of the Great Mirror will be covered. Right. So this is the bridge reading. Okay, there you are. Okay, what is being negotiated is essentially new beginnings. You going after your new beginnings, especially ones that have to do with the end all and being healthy in that choice, finding a sense of empowerment as well as stability, and rest as well as clarity in that rest of the mind. Mind wants to turn into action and essentially become a core representation of some very healthy motivations that have to do with new beginnings, especially when it comes to your finances, your career, your path, your domicile, where you find home, is very strong here. And there also is something about the Great Circle, that of the revolution of time as well as the revolution of new beginnings occurring here. The crazy thing is that there's something from the past that you left behind that is emotional, and you're returning to this and you're considering this a new beginning. Okay, this has to do with a pattern here of you stepping back a little bit in order to recommit to your idea of healthy well-being. There's a choice to be made between a lover as well as something that you did with this person that had to do with essentially going through a mode of disassociation with them. This is leading to a type of detached form of understanding the emotional undertones of all of this. But for now, there's a return to these emotions that you have invested with this person. But at the same time, there is also a great deal of experience that has to occur before you can truly set this to rest and let the heart decide what to do. Okay? Yeah, fairly mysterious. So I'm working with the 1983 deck. The bridge is finished. Essentially, there's a path towards the. I would say it's towards the saving up of or the saving of face when it comes to understanding the pressure involved in the experience with this person. Okay. In addition, there's something about you that is pulling from another thing, creating tension with one party, as well as you moving back to something that you started in the past. Okay. This is the conscious level, subconscious level, and unconscious level of your side of the mirror. You represent in this connection a deep connection to this person. They see you as a soulmate or maybe projecting upon you this energy. At the same time, you feel the nostalgia that may be tied with something beyond time. Something very intense is here. Seven of Swords is here as well. So there is a negotiation of some of the the things that were said, or perhaps you have maneuvered your way out of something very, very cleverly in order to disassociate yourself from the connection in general. They are because of this. I mean, because of your either your your despondency or the inability to articulate directly with this person, there is something about them that is impatient, and they've grown tired of waiting. They also are looking to do something with their external world, and on the unconscious level, there's the Five of Swords. Okay, so within this connection, there is great potentiality for what love, for one thing. Seven and the six, love is here. It's hidden, but it's self-love. I think it's more self-love here, through the acknowledgement that you've done the very best that you could within this connection. Okay, they have fallen under the pressure of something, and because of this, there is an ambivalence between your conscious mind, as well as their unconscious self here. Um, what arises is the Two of Swords, and that is enough to cut a connection. The Two of Swords, okay, the energy of Libra. Aquarius is here strong with the Five of Swords, also a type of Aquarian energy. Mutability is also here. Gemini could be here. Um, so the connection is constituted in the mirror on the soul level with the energy of the Seven of Cups, meaning that there is something about the energy of Venus and Scorpio, some very deep, intense obsession, obsessive quality that is through the intoxication or the inebriation through the dream world in the gateway, the eighth gateway of the house system. So essentially, here there is an incredible amount of serious delirium between you and this person, but then also what arises out of that is a knowing as well as a healthy sort of self-love on your end, to the energy of the Two of Cups that is hidden. Wait, no, the Ace of Cups that is hidden. Some sort of healing is here on your end. On their end, there's an emotional sort of intelligence that arises out of the chaos that they feel out of this connection. Okay. Now, on the conscious level, there still is a Two of Cups here. Very strong. There's an element of healing as well with this Two of Cups. The snakes that intertwine is a traditional motif of healing within medical practices, but it's here. Isn't that fucking beautiful? Yeah, fucking amazing. I really love this deck, even though it is in Italian. It's kind of worthless in that respect. Il due de coppe, amore e desideri. Anyways, no, Italian language is really cool. There is something that they're learning from you as well on the soul level. A bit more of they learn through shadow. You learn through memory, as well. You guys both learn through the haze of the connection. And because of this, there's mutual delirium, as I've mentioned, causing for one end some sort of avoidant quality in you. You want to move away from it, but then also they want to chase after. They're the chaser, I think. You're the runner, which is cute. But I mean, there is a great deal of connectivity between you two. Very interesting, Leo. Now, the tower is in reverse here. La Torre in reverse, because it's Torre, it has to do with the world. And as you can see, this is probably the best card. That and the star card is also very good. The star card is very frenetic. The person pouring out the cups looks like she's like OCD. But La Torre is really cool. And there's like that lightning bolt that comes from the rays of Jupiter to initiate some sort of transformation on structures that shouldn't be there. But because it's in reverse, there's something about you that won't acknowledge, it won't grow with a type of truth or higher mind that needs to be realized. There's something about your mind that is kind of flighty, and you would rather not think or process about the connection. You'd rather know that there's some great history, or at least something that is extremely intoxicating. But the mind does not want to go there, and there's something about your mind that's very stubborn. I mean, you are fixed after all, and there's some sort of transformation that needs to occur. Or perhaps you're trying to avoid catastrophe in general. But the teaching, the lesson is going to come to you. So we have to discern more of why the tower is in reverse in the extended. Also, they're dealing with something, and on their path, there's a slow movement and perhaps stagnant equality with the Knight of Pentacles moving away from you in a very slow way to pull from something. And as they pull this, they give it to something else, and we're going to go ahead and discern what that is. Between you two, there is the, excuse me, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Pentacles are strong here. What's occurring here is the meeting of the Two of Swords, big time, leading to a type of restlessness, some sort of sporadic type of energy that emerges out of it, out of the connection. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, as well as the negotiation. There's a feeling of a type of abandonment here that you're trying to address on the subconscious realm, and trying to really understand that if things are over, for example, then they are possibly really over. Um, there's a need for health in this to address and to make known the sort of either lonely aspect, or perhaps the need for mental or physical health within the connection. It needs to be negotiated. This person is doing something that has to do with healing, I think, with the past, and it's their duty to negotiate some of the more emotional undertones that have that sprung about from their past. But we're going to go in through that with the the extended reading, and we'll understand more about their emotional side. Mostly, they come from a place of air and fire, and earth. They're moving on with earth, so we can look into that as well. There is a hidden motivation here that signifies the Seven of Pentacles, unfinished business on their end. They know that they owe you something, but they're still slowly moving away in order to heal something. Either, yeah, I think it's from their past, and we're going to look into that. The extended and their intentions towards you. There still is a great deal of love on the conscious aspect. They know it, and so do you. So we'll look into that in the extended. Thank you very much, my dear Leo. Hopefully that helps. If you did, please like and subscribe if you like. Take only what you will. This is for guidance and your higher good. Hopefully this helps. I do appreciate your support either way. And if you would like the extended, it's available in my About section through my email. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.